'Cause nobody does it like you. I like the way that you move. That's why I never go through with leaving you.
Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to talk about something really personal and fun. It's like hobby, interest, and talent. Sometimes the thing we love doing for fun, it can actually lead us to something bigger in life.
That's true. Sometimes we don't even realize that something we do just for fun can turn into a passion or even a career someday. So, in this episode, we'll be sharing our own hobbies, interests, and talent.
Wow, sound exciting. Okay, let's start with Amel. You have such a creative world in fashion, right?
Yeah, kind of. So my hobby are painting and fashion design. It all started from curiosity and the desire to express myself through colors and clothing style. From there, I started taking it seriously and built a fashion-related business. The first one is called Wellbooks, which focus on custom painting and reworking clothes. So every piece has its own unique character. My second business is about vintage fashion, that where I give old clothes a new life with a modern twist. My biggest interest is definitely in business, especially in fashion. For me, fashion isn't just about clothes. Fashion is a way to tell story without saying anything. As for my talent, I think it's painting. Through painting, I've learned patience, attention to details, and how to express feeling through art. All of that really shapes in my design style and the direction of my business today.
Wow, that's so inspiring, Amel. Turning a hobby into two businesses, that's amazing. Alright, Nadia, how about you? Tell us about your hobbies.
Sure, my main hobby is reading books, especially fiction. I can actually finish a thick book in a day if I'm in a mood. But lately, I haven't had much time to read. I also love archery. When I'm stressed, I usually do archery because it feels like releasing all the pressure with appreciate. For my interests, I really into business and design. Since I was a kid, I like selling small things just for fun. But as I got older, I start to take business more seriously. That's why I just study it in college. I have also always loved drawing and creative work, even though I used to avoid it for some reason. But no matter what, I always find my way back to design. As for talent, I think I'm a pretty detail-oriented person. I like to make things perfect through small details. I also have a good memory. I used to memorize the Quran and managed to memorize 28 chapters. Somehow, I often get assigned to the graphic design project, and even though I didn't plan to. I guess my talent lies in being focused, detailed, and creative.
Wow, that's incredible, Nadia. Especially memorizing 28 chapters. That's amazing. Okay, guys, now it's my turn. My hobby are all about sport, especially in tennis and swimming. When I was in middle school, I joined a sport class and even become a long jump athlete. Okay, my interest is in music, especially playing instrument. I love how each instrument has its own character and unique sound that can express different emotion. So I start exploring more instrument beside the piano to understand music better. Okay. Last, my talent. My talent is definitely in playing the piano. I started learning when I was 9 years old, um, and have joined some concert and competition. For me, the piano is like a second language, a way to express my emotion. Okay, guys, thank you.
That's so elegant, Yuki. Balancing sport and music. That's impressive. Now, last but not least, Fasya, tell us about yours.
Alright, so my hobby is cooking, especially baking. It all started during a long holiday before college when I randomly tried a recipe I saw on TikTok. Since then, I've been addicted to making sweet treats like brownies, cookies, and other desserts. Sometimes I follow recipes, but I also love creating my own variations. And my interest is also in business. And I started small in high school, like selling things for fun, but I realized how exciting it was to be creative while also learning about people. So I want to combine my hobbies and interests by opening a dessert cafe someday, serving cookies, cakes, and sweet with a cozy concept. As for my talent, I think it's in art, especially dancing and theater. I've always felt comfortable expressing myself through movement and small stage performance. Even though my hobbies and interests lean more toward baking and business, my artistic side is still a big part of who I am.
Wow, I love how we show Fasya's creative side just in the first forms.
Yeah, and what's beautiful is that it all started from something simple curiosity or just trying something new.
Exactly. When we keep exploring what we love, our hobby can turn into interest, our interest can become a talent, and all of that can be lead us to our future path.
Totally agree. So don't be afraid to start small, because sometimes that's where we truly find ourselves. Thank you so much for listening our podcast today. See you
See
next
See
you
you
time.
next
next
time.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.